Well, I start by saying this. I thank God myself for the Salvation Army because at the time I had started with Steve, I had recently relocated here from Ellenville, New York. I had moved here in 2008. I couldn't get a job. I couldn't get no kind of government assistance. My daughter was the only one working. And of course, you know, it was a struggle. It was a struggle. And I had talked to a lady. I don't know who she was. I guess she was a God-sent person. I talked to the lady here, and I was telling her about my struggles, and she said, you know what? I tell you what, why don't you go and put in an application with the Salvation Army to do bell ringing? I said, I said, what all I need? She said, just go put in the application. So I started ringing the bell here in Greensboro with Mr. Steve Steele back in 2009. And I've been ringing it ever since. And that's my testimony to him, that God put him in my path at a time when I needed it the most. Because I know the need is great. Without the Salvation Army and the bell ringers out there and doing what they're doing and raising monies to be able to, you know, buy toys and Christmas gifts for the children, they wouldn't have a Christmas, a lot of them, and you know that. You know a lot of them wouldn't have a Christmas. I know when that was one of my main concerns when I moved here from New York. Like I said, my daughter was the only one working. I wasn't working, didn't have no income at all coming in. And I was concerned because we had the two little boys, you know, two little children, and I didn't want them to, to wake up Christmas Day with nothing under the tree or nothing, you know. We weren't able to purchase them any gifts. So I thank God for that, and the parents do too. The parents do too. A lot of the parents came over and told me, you know, they thank God for the Salvation Army. If it hadn't been for the Salvation Army, their children wouldn't have had Christmas, and neither would they when they was children. You know, the Salvation Army stepped up. They've been here for, over 100 years, and they'd go overseas and everywhere to help people. You know, and so many of them come and tell me that they was there for them when they was growing up, and they have to pay it forward. You know, they have to help while they can help. You know, they appreciate the Salvation Army, and a few of them come over to me and they said, you know, the Salvation Army is my favorite charity. I said, mine too. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year, Happy New Year.